What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DT in the place to be, and welcome back to my channel. And today what we have is something that I whipped up kind of quick. I had some leftover pasta from yesterday, so what I did was just created a different soiree. Today I got a little lemon garlic butter pasta with some broccoli in there, as well as some excuse me, some Parmesan and some red pepper flakes. And on the other end, I have a salad, as you can see, with boiled eggs, some onions, a little seasoning, a little pepper, a little sea salt, and as well as a little ranch on there as well. Let's get a thumbnail and let's get it started. All right, so the last episode, I didn't get a chance to even make an introduction of myself. So this time around, we're gonna do that. So who is DT? Well, before we do that, let's get a bite. So can y'all see the steam on there? Ooh, hot as hell. Oh my goodness. All right, let's dig in. Can't forget about the beverage, the cold drink on the side, ginger ale. So yeah, who is DT? So, well, first off, I'm DT. Also, I am, excuse me. So a little bit about me. I'm from the Chicagoland area. Pretty much born and raised throughout the Chicagoland region, as well as, oh shit. Excuse me, one of my favorite colors, all-time favorite color, is the color green. As you can see behind me, green chair. And I also got like a green headset for when I do my little gaming and stuff. As well as, man, what about me? I'm a man of God. I consider myself a man of God. I pray when I can. At the end of the day, God know my heart. He know my spirit. And yeah, I definitely stay humble in my faith and try not to derive from it. I'm sorry. It's good. And what else about DT? I consider myself a man of many hobbies, interests, and likes. I do enjoy roller skating. That's number one for me. Shout out to all the roller skaters from around the way, especially the home team, Chicago. I'm not gonna lie, we have some of the best skaters in the nation, if not the world. We got the juice. What's another thing? Oh man, I'm an avid goer of music festivals and concerts. Hell, I got a couple of them coming up within the next 2 seasons. I definitely can't wait. You'll definitely catch me at EDC in Las Vegas later on in May. That's gonna be a blast, and hopefully I have my Hidden Cloud team. We all gonna be there as well. So I miss y'all, by the way. And what else? Video games. And honestly, that's what's helping. That's what helped keep me sane throughout this pandemic that we're going through. Prior to it beginning, I didn't play it as much between the years of graduating from college. Up until the pandemic, it was on and off. But I'll say when 2020 came, all that changed. Well, the latter part of 2019, 2020, that definitely changed in regards to the gameplay. Excuse me. Call of Duty has been an all-time favorite game of mine for the past 10 plus years. And shout out to all the homies who play. All the different squads I'm a part of. Shout out to all y'all. And there's been a lot of Call of Duty play. Play to win, of course. Through Warzone. And not gonna lie to y'all, it's definitely hard to do. It's not easy getting the win. And you know what? I don't know what Activision's algorithms are, but I do know this. It's like as soon as you get a win, the aspirations of trying to get another win is literally a hell of a lot harder than what it was before. It's almost impossible to get another win the same day. Even though I've defied that with some of the homies over the last couple years or so, we definitely got a couple back-to-back victories. Hell, even I think a triple if I'm not mistaken. But at the end of the day, we play to get that dub. Yeah, this salad is good. This salad is delicious. What else is some stuff I like to do? I definitely enjoy cars. Some of my favorite vehicles. Well, one of my dream cars for sure is the Aston Martin, a DB9, a Vanquish. Man, that's been one of my favorite cars since I was a kid. That goes all the way back to my Gran Turismo days. For those who have played it, one of the best games, car games, I think, in my humble opinion. Oh yeah, also, and for new people that's coming to the channel, welcome. As well as tell all your family, tell your friends, work associates, anybody, tell everybody. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we can definitely continue to keep this train rolling and rolling and rolling. Yeah, I decided to do no meat today because I felt like it. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit lazy in the preparation aspect for that. So I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'm good. So yeah, I'm a huge fan as of recent of CDJR vehicles, which is Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Honestly, some of the dopest cars on the streets. Those, them track hogs, them Hellcats and all that, the SRT this, SRT that, them Hemi engines V8 and up. Man, shout out to my boy Chris. Don't worry, player, I'm gonna catch up to you. Just give me a minute. Okay, man, what's some other things? Let's see. Oh, how can I forget? Food. Favorite food. Well, if I were to rank it currently, I would definitely say Asian food, like stir fry, sushi, ramen, kimchi though. Your boy loves some kimchi. Like, I can eat that every day. If it's at my disposal, I can eat it every day. And also, I definitely would like to try other Asian foods across the, the spectrum to whatever I actually like. Other than that, I definitely want to, as well make it as well. I definitely would like to definitely make my own sushi, and that'll be coming soon. And I can't wait for that process to pan out. I love pasta. Man, pasta and rice. Pasta and rice dishes, as you can see from yesterday and today, man, a couple of my weaknesses right here. Maybe in correlation to liking Italian food, the vast dishes or whatever. Definitely a fan of, excuse me, my favorite pasta, actually my two favorite pastas is actually rotini and then angel hair. Rotini you can use with multiple different sauces and seasonings. Well, hell, just like all of them, but when it comes down to rotini, that's like my go-to. Angel hair, man, it's so light. Like man, you make that with a cold pasta dish, man, you ain't saying nothing but a word. I will say, well, in correlation to pasta and rice, I do love Italian food. That's like number 2. And then you can't forget about Mexican food, man. Tradicionales. Chicken and or steak tacos with some cilantro y cebollas, that's cilantro and onions, with a little salsa verde on top. Oh. Stop playing. And can't forget about the rice and beans on the side. You can't forget about it at all. And also, something else away from that, I would say ice cream. Don't get me started with no ice cream. Like, I can eat that every day, literally every single day. My favorite ice cream per se. Now, I might get a little flack, but guess what? I don't care. Mint Oreo, or any mint chocolate, mint Oreo, anything of that nature. That's number 1 for me. Yeah, people talk about it tastes like toothpaste. Man, that minty flavor with them candies, them little chocolate candies or them Oreos. Stop playing. Stop playing. And if you don't like it, sue me. As well as cookies and cream. That's definitely top tier. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with cookies and cream. And for my lactose people, they do got alternatives. They got alternatives for those types. So either way, you still can enjoy it. Just, you gotta make your gotta make your alterations. Excuse me, you gotta go to alternatives for it. But yeah, ice cream though, that is a brother's weakness when he wants something sweet. Man, don't catch me at a 7-Eleven neither for a Slurpee. Stop playing. when I do extra other curricular activities per se, the Slurpee is the go-to. Ice cream is the second alternate. However, that Slurpee though, it hits the spot, man. And I don't need nothing else other than maybe definitely some water on the side. Also, amongst the food aspect, food and beverage per se. I definitely enjoy fruits and vegetables. I'm trying to open up my palate even more in regards to certain veggies. But for the most part, the basic, carrots, broccoli, and spinach, and romaine lettuce, onions, mushrooms. Well, I would say tomato, but tomato is a fruit. However, definitely the fruits as well, like bananas, apples, oranges, mangoes, watermelon, limes, lemons, peaches, plums, so on and so forth. Man, love those as well. Excuse me. I would say that for the most part, I do not drink dairy milk anymore. It messes with my brother's stomach. I just can't do it anymore. Like it'll be a bad day for any and all. Sorry about that, y'all. Other than that, yeah, I pretty much eat a lot of things. My pork intake is not too heavy. I was definitely, for 5 years, I stopped eating red meat and pork. Pretty much after college, up until like from 2015 up until, oh my God, like the end of 2019, 2020, I started back eating red meat and pulled pork and pork just cause. However, I didn't eat everything under the sun in those two genres. Mostly burgers, a pepperoni pizza, stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it's good. It's good. Oh, how can I forget about seafood? Man, what? Man, I went to New Orleans last year. Amazing. And I would say, when it comes to food, Chicago versus New Orleans, honestly, it's a tie. Excuse me, tough time going down. It's a tie. It's more like 1A, 1B. Is honestly, obviously, I'm gonna put us, Chicago, 1A, New Orleans, 1B, because their seafood is unmatched. 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 They get that food fresh from the water. Like they whip it up with all them seasonings and spices. Man, please. If you ain't never been to New Orleans, make sure y'all get a trip down there before or after hurricane season. If it's not too bad after the season. Man, what else? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Well, I'll get more personal. I am single. Trying to mingle a little bit. It's been it's definitely a process within the Chicago dating scene, or whatever the case may be. There are so many nuances, and it's more so, you just gotta be patient when you get to that. When you get into that mode. One thing about me, my patience is medium to high pace. So I've dealt with a lot of riffraff over the years, and I would say It ain't gonna stop until I definitely, of course, find that special lady out there for a brother. Other than that, I just gotta keep rolling with the punches and, continue to mind my business that paid me, as well as, if it comes, it comes. I'm not a fan of rushing or pushing the envelope on something that's not gonna work. That's just not me. So I'd rather be single and at peace than be in a situation or relationship and it's just consistent turmoil. I'm good. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind my peace being interrupted from time to time, a little razzle dazzle with it. However, overall, my peace come first. Peace and sanity come first in regards to dealing with that shit. And what else? How can I forget about the sports? So your boy, over the years, I played and did a variety of sports. From doing a little basketball, as well as martial arts, taekwondo to be exact. I did that for about 5 years. Me and my brother, we definitely did that together. Grew up obviously in that process. Started at 7 and 5 and ended at 12 and 10. As well as played football for 6 years. 4 in high school, 2 collegiate. That was a hell of an experience playing collegiate ball at the Division III level. Man, when I say work, that is some work. And no matter what a person say, no matter what sport that you play, when you do it at a collegiate level, that shit hits different. It's different. Those tour-a-days, the training camp, man, first year, it was hot as all hell down there in the Ville, Jacksonville, Illinois. It was hot as hell down there. And what's crazy about that, I couldn't get no, I couldn't even get no relief during that first year as a freshman. Like, first of all, playing on a turf field where it is, whatever the degree it is, it's 20 degrees hotter. And then you go back to your room and you got box fans and the windows open, the whole process. When I say your boy was suffering, I couldn't wait for the winter to come. Couldn't wait. And definitely, I enjoyed my 2 years. However, I realized that, with all good things, it comes to an end. Excuse me. I appreciate, every single ounce of blood, sweat, tears with that. Shout out to all the guys, all the teammates over those two years. Learned a lot. Still got some homies, that I'm still in contact with. Shout out to all y'all. And hope y'all doing well during these times. Also, I am a college graduate as well. Shout out to the class of 2015. And I got a bachelor's. Well, the name of the major is called Management Organizational Leadership. But you can call it Business Admin / Business Administration. My concentration was Sports and Recreation Management. And with a minor in psychology. I studied 6 years of French. And definitely, je parle français quelquefois. That means I speak in French sometimes. So if you might hear a little Might have a little razzle dazzle in between. But yeah, definitely a hell of experience. Definitely at the school that I graduated from, the foreign language department wasn't no joke. Point blank period, no joke. Like, you had to put effort into that to make it work. And if you didn't, well, you know what you got to do. You got to drop it, or you got to drop it or put the work in. Oh man. Oh yeah, back to sports. So, some of my favorite sports teams, we'll just go down the list. When it comes to basketball, it's the home team, of course, Chicago Bulls. And they're having one hell of a season this year. And, man, a championship, hey, it can happen. We ain't seen one since, what, 98? Come on, man. So, hopefully all the guys can get healthy in time for the playoffs and all that good stuff. And we make a run. We make a run on these fools. And let's get to work. Also, I'm more so of a Southsider when it comes to baseball. So, the White Sox, of course, Southsider down, type shit. Yeah, nah, I can't rock with the Cubs. Sorry. Shout out to all my Cubs friends, all my friends who are Cubs fans. Shout out to everybody. But that black and white, I'll take that every time. Now, when it comes to football, rough. Gotta support the home team, the Bears. We ain't been to where quite frequently over the last, 10 years. However, hopefully we'll get over the hump one day, one season. We'll get over that hump, and we actually, go back to the golden days of us knocking people's heads off their shoulders. And as well as the Purple Birds of Maryland, Baltimore Ravens. I've been a fan of theirs since 2007. That year, in that season, they was one of the top ranked 5 defenses in the league, and I played linebacker in college. So you know who my inspiration was, the infamous Ray Lewis. And okay, what nobody say, Ed Reed is my top safety of all time. Don't argue with me, argue with your mammy. But Ed Reed, number 20, the GOAT. The other sports, Blackhawks, of course. I don't watch them too avid. However, I do remember when they won the championship. Was that 2010? Yeah, 2010, because I was a senior in high school. I was the only one in the house amongst my brother, my father, and my mother. The game-winning puck for them to win the Stanley Cup in 2010? Yeah, 2010 season. I was the only one to see it live go through. It was crazy. I was the only one screaming, and I'm like, and everybody else, they didn't realize it until after they seen the highlight, the replay. And then they seen it, it was all up. The house went up to flames after that. It was great to see that. And granted, I hope we can see that with the Bulls. I know. I mean, definitely would love to. Man, I would love to go down with Michigan Ave. Come on now. Me and some of the gang, we go out there, take off work, and definitely go down and celebrate, parlay with one another. Shout out to the Chicago Sky, winning their first championship last year, first ever in team history. Definitely